Hello and welcome to part 3 in this look back at Resident Evil 0. I was going to say Survivor then. Here is like the first, well, how can I put this? This is the first puzzle where you need to use both of the characters at the same time. What you want if you're, obviously if you're using this as a walkthrough, what you're going to need to do here is make sure that Rebecca or Billy, depending on who you are, so if you're Rebecca, Billy isn't following you, and if you're Rebecca, Billy isn't following. Did I? Oh, I think you probably get the idea from that, I hope. But the problem is only Rebecca can carry the hook shot. So what your best bet is to have Rebecca buy the hook shot and Billy operate the control to release it. You've got to make sure that then. No, I just said that. Sorry, not with it today. You've got to make sure they're following each other. And the reason that Rebecca can only carry the hook shot, actually I'll let you just read this. And that explains how to use it. The only reason Rebecca can use it, as it said in the manual, is that because of the weight, Rebecca weighs less than Billy. So if Billy uses it, it'll break basically. Which can be kind of annoying later on, because you need to use it quite a few more times later on after the train. So that's a good idea to keep it with you. And it's actually quite funny in there because it says that where I'm going to use it now, it actually tells you to use it there. And I was looking everywhere for this. Oh, there's that zombie I was warning you about in the last part. It kind of did get Billy there. That's another thing I kind of like as well. Is that if the partner character is getting attacked, you can actually fight them off. Save your partner. Well, that is, in like Resident Evil 5 and 4, I believe, as well, isn't it? And you've got like Ashley following you. If I'm correct. I haven't played 4 in quite a long time. Well, actually, no, I think it was a couple of years ago. So I don't really remember that too well. I was actually going to run past them, and then Billy started shooting at them. So I thought I might as well help him. And with it being on easy, we're getting a lot more ammo as well, because I think when I was playing it on normal, I think I had about 70 bullets between us. But yeah, to get back to what I was saying on before the zombie attacked, I couldn't find where to go with the hook shot. And it actually says in the memo to use it in here, by this window. It'll get in the room that you've got to go into. It'll get you the silver ring, I think it is, and that which opens up the briefcase, conductor's briefcase, that gives you the magnetic card to do a puzzle, which I find very frustrating. And I kind of made a mistake with the footage, and I'll explain that mistake. And also I'll show you. Well, it's kind of annoying because it's kind of like Resident Evil 3. It changes. It's not always the same puzzle. I don't know if difficulty has an impact on it. I don't think it does, because it's changed when I was playing it on medium. It changed from, I think 1 minute it's 36 and then the number's 81, and so it can be really annoying. I will show you how I worked it out if anybody wants to know. But it's just really hard to know what it's going to be. It's a really annoying puzzle. I will explain more when it arrives. It's not far off now. There's a lot of cutscenes leading up to it, so. Is there? Well, yes and no. I was talking about this in the last part. You couldn't get through this area because it was blocked off. It's not really important. It just makes it easier if you've left anything up in the room before the scorpion fight. I mean, you'll go out there now because that's where that door was. Usually it's just a couple of leeches running around. You'd actually think there'd be a lot considering what you've seen in the video. There's hardly anything. And now you're reunited with Billy.
Follow me.
Now we need to head to where I've left the briefcase to get the magnetic card. Oh, they can keep groaning. I can't be bothered with them today. It's basic, really, knowledge that, really. I think if you see an opening, don't bother shooting them, because it just wastes ammo. Edward's still there. And there is actually a secret scene that you can only get as Rebecca in a minute. So I'll explain more of that when we come to the part. And if you send Billy that way, it doesn't happen. That's the magnetic card. We need to open the room to the front car. I'm going to mix some herbs as well, because you can't take them with you. Because I think it was in the last part I was talking about it. If when the train, when you come off the train, everything that was on the train is waiting for you outside. So it's the health items and some other items don't appear, which is a real shame. It's been really helpful. I was just wondering why I switched out to Billy then. I remember he had the magnetic card that we need. Oh, does Rebecca have it actually? Oh no, I see what I'm doing, right. You have to get it lined up with the card reader. It's funny, I never say "the" at all, it's just when I'm talking here. I never use the word. Right. There'll be a cutscene now.
This is Delta Team. This is Delta Team. We have gained control of the train. Over.
Understood.
This does not make any sense. How was the T-virus leaked? And why did it contaminate both the lab and the mansion, as well as a train almost 3 miles away?
That's irrelevant. We must make sure no knowledge of this gets out. Destroy the train. Completely. How far away are you from the nearest branch line?
About 10 minutes to...
What happened?
That's obviously Wesker from Resident Evil 1. And he's in a lot of Resident Evils, let's put it that way. And also that's Wesker and Birkin from Resident Evil 2. And those guys who just got killed, I think they're the same team as Hunk, but obviously they're not because Hunk doesn't die.
Train will either derail or crash. I gotta stop this thing.
I'll go over to the back deck and manipulate the control panel for the brake. You stay here and apply the brake when ready.
Okay. Rebecca! Don't screw up, okay?
I won't.
If I would have sent... No, the gentlemanly thing to do would have been to send Billy, but the reason I sent Rebecca is there's a special cutscene that only she can see if you're using her to use the back brake. Oh, they come back to life, I think. Yeah. No point in wasting ammo on them, just run. You can just easily run past them. There really is no point. I think there's a zombie in here. You may notice Edward's missing. And you find out his fate in a minute. That's the cutscene I was talking about. You can only see that with Rebecca, you won't see it with Billy. Oh, it's in the next cabin. I tried getting past there, and it wasn't going to happen, so... It's time for some zombie smackdown, I'm afraid. And this you should be able to do quite easy with a lot of time. The only thing that will slow you down is if you forget the other magnetic key card. Actually, I don't think the other one was called a magnetic key card, that's the one I was thinking of, but that's the only way you can run out of time is if you forget that. And you don't run past a lot of the zombies.
Edward! No! Stop! Don't come any closer!
And as obviously as only Rebecca knows him, when you come here with Billy, he'll just be walking around like that. There'll be no cutscene. I think. Oh no, I thought another one come out to surprise you, but I'm thinking of something else. Or is there anything in here? Actually, have we got enough space to pick up that? Oh, they're quite handy against the leech monsters. You know, like the one in the first part, I think it was, just before we went on the roof. The one I ran from. If you can get that in a bottle, it's very effective. Them leech things do not like fire. Here's the first part of the puzzle. Sorry. This one's really easy because the number's on the screen for you. The problem with the other one is the number isn't on the screen. I think here I just tapped a load of old numbers and just got lucky. I got really lucky with that. Now you'll switch over to Billy, and this one's really hard because you can't see.
This is Rebecca. I have engaged the control device for the brake. Over.
Roger, I'll put the brake on now.
I've got 1 minute 50 something. As you'll see, the dial's smashed. And what I did was here, I will put the numbers up. What you need to do here, when it says 81, you need to put 8 9 times in. Then you need to put in 8, because when you put 8 9 times 9, it'll be 72. And then you need to put 8 in to make it 80. And then when you put 80, you just need to add 1, and it'll be obviously 81. I will put that up on the screen for you. It's probably been up on the screen.
Rebecca!
I'm here.
Are you alright? Hey, we managed to stop the train.
Yes, we managed.
We have to find a way out.
I kind of forgot that you could use the C stick. If you don't know what the C stick is, or you had a GameCube controller, I can't remember what it is. It's the little yellow stick, and you can use it to make the partner character move. I didn't do this. I think Rebecca gets damaged because of it. Also, I meant to say is that when I was doing the puzzle there, you may notice that it just cut off. I went straight to the cutscene. I paused my DVD recorder because you can pause it while it's recording, and it won't. And then you can just press record and it'll record back to the next available bit, and I couldn't get it to go quick enough. And I was messing about the puzzle and it just went off, so there's no way I could have done anything about it. I do apologise for that, but I mean, it's not, as I said, it's not a massive thing. So it's nothing really to worry about. This pretty much is going to be the end of this part now. When we got this lad, there's going to be a cutscene. So I'm just going to thank you yet again for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and hopefully you'll join me for part 4, I think it is. Yeah, this is part 3, yeah. So, yeah.
The Umbrella Research Center? The first general manager, Dr. James Marcus.
Who on earth are those people?
She's just a rookie, a member of STARS.
What about the male?
I'm unfamiliar with him.
Attention! This is Dr. Marcus. Please be silent as we reflect upon our company motto. Obedience breeds discipline. Discipline breeds unity. Unity breeds power. Power is life.
Who are you?
It was I who scattered the T-virus in the mansion. Needless to say, I contaminated the train, too.
What?
Revenge. On Umbrella.
Dr. Marcus?
10 years ago, Dr. Marcus was murdered by Umbrella. You helped them, didn't you?